Bị mai vừa nay Phơi.
Hả?
Bị mai về nay.
Hả đó?
Bị nay Phơi.
Bớt. Bớt. Mấy bên này bên này. Nó sẽ phải thuộc ba luôn.
Okay, cấp. Everybody, I'm going to do those live drive open cam. Thank you, Abraham. Mate's house, just leave it. Just give me some time on the old tube. I got bit by a dog last night. Bit my hand. I think I was a little bit hammered. Just a little bit. Oh, God. Oh. Right. This is what I remember, which is probably not what really happened. I've had to message a few people and ask them if I said anything wrong. I don't mean on YouTube, I mean in the real world. I was into a Christmas Day pub, and from memory I remember running out the pub and doing a flying elbow on some steps. Oh my God, see, this is what happens when I talk, I remember things. Did a flying elbow, and then I went up to all the MMA fighters, and there was half a bottle of vinegar there, and I asked if they would pay me 4,000 baht, which is about 80, 90 quid, if I down the whole half a bottle of vinegar. They wouldn't do it. Just remember that just now. I also remember getting into a chat with some old geezer about Brexit. Don't know if I offended him, I can't remember what I said. I said I was in the jungle last night, wasn't I? And I got pictures of me that my missus sent to me in all kinds of funny positions. I was lying upside down on the sofa. I don't even know how I got in that position. Just collapsed on in a field with my head in the ground. I think I might have shot myself as well. And you got to be careful in Southeast Asia, like fighting can be dangerous because you never know. Oh, Jesus Christ, fucking hell. Are you in a hurry to fucking smash it? Oh. Oh yeah, I got into an argument with the next door neighbours. Just driving. Someone's written something titled car. Huh? Come to my job. Huh? What is that? Why can't you go to the channel anymore? I don't know how to. Hi. Akshan was reading the comments. Oh, let's just beat my own. I'll tell you what, I've got the camera. It's pretty doomy and gloomy. It's nice and cool degrees. Oh, just killing time here. Your name in Thai. What's that about, man? I can't read very well because of the I've got bad eyesight. Come to ngày cha. Yeah, I was going to ask you the same question. What? can I go to the channel? I don't know who you are. Channel activity. Joined 2 months ago. 2 subscribers. Can you tell me a bit about yourself? I'm speaking with a Thai name. Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely hammered. That's what Christmas is about. So, Ashley McChicken, Ashley Douglas, not Ashley from Hornsby Bank, the non-YouTuber. One of his close mates with Trev. Trev spelt with a K. I forgot what I'm saying now. Yeah, so yeah, I was pissed last night. You got a problem with that, Ash? It's funny because they've built up this. They've drawn a picture around my personality, and they tried to say that I'm an alcoholic and I drink every night and I'm down the bottom of a whiskey bottle every night and spend Christmas like a Newcastle t-shirt. I spend Christmas by myself. Array. No. Bangru. Put ตายไหมพูดภาษาอะไรมันมาจากไหนครับ So well, this is Koh Samui. This is Christmas. That car there's an old car. Nothing but traffic on this island. It's quite a big island for a small island. Oh God. Alright. On my way to I'm having a meeting. I'm having a sit down with some of the members of the 5 families. Travel across the world for a sit down as to what to do with this Badavaki situation. Company and sausage. I was thinking of opening a factory or a butcher's in Carlisle and calling it Cumbie and Sausage. It's going to be the ash with the logo is going to be ash, which is where his head's been pigged. It's going to be sausage, and the O is going to be his head where he's been pigged. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll open up a butcher's in Carlisle. More than welcome to turn up. Cumbie and Sausage. You're going to be the main plaster boy. Oh, jeez. I'll try. I didn't realise how much traffic there'd be. Oh, I feel terrible. Massive hangover. Got a monster of hangovers. What's a good recipe for hangover in Thailand? นี่คนไทยอยู่ในคอมเมนต์ผม hangover จะมีอะไรช่วยไหมเพื่อปวดหัวมาจากกินเหล้าเมื่อคืนรู้สึกอยากจะอ้วก But anyway, yeah, I was drinking, and there was some MMA people down there, and I think I'd started to challenge them all. But we know each other anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then I said something to him as well. I I said, oh God, I said something. I said I'll give like 1,000 baht or something like that to anyone that can knock me out like now. I think people just looked at me like he's just ignoring. God, Jesus. Started off the Christmas dinner with there's a set meal, and it came with a glass of red or a glass of white. Now my daughter, she's classed as a person, so the red wine came with it, but she didn't want to drink it because she's like a teenager. So I drank that one, and I drank her one. Also, my missus didn't want her wine, so I downed it quickly because I had an empty stomach. So I thought I'd down it quickly. It would affect me quickly. And then I had some double shots of whiskey, and then I got refused my next shot. So that's a big red flag. And then I went and asked the other, I managed to act like I was sober, went up to the other barmaid a few minutes later, and I got another double shot of whiskey. So I've messaged some of the people that were there, and I just checked I didn't say anything that's going to get me. Oh God, I was speaking to the someone. I just assumed that he was a Catholic, and the other person, I said, oh, you two might get on, you're both Catholics. And it was like, well, the Irishman was like, no, I'm actually a Protestant. And the other person wasn't even a Catholic either. So I went down like a lead balloon. I don't know if I should crawl out of that one. It's from Belfast as well. Of all the living things. I think it's because the other person was Italian, but it turned out they weren't even Catholic either. I don't know what's going on. I left them to it, they seem to get on pretty well. Christ, I don't know what I said. And I was talking to someone there, and one of the geezers, and they were telling us a story about a lady boy that was in their group the other day, and apparently it pulled out a pea shooter and threatened someone. So then after that a blur happened, and I just remember there was this new lady sitting on their table. I thought, I wonder if that's the lady boy. And I don't know if I went up to it and said, are you the lady boy? I never know. If it was a woman, it probably would have been proper offended. Oh dear. Well, I just woke up and I watched Ash's live when he says triggered, but he's and he's doing a review of Paddy's live review. He's all like calm and collected and speaking with no erraticness in his voice. And I think Emma was on there as well, and he's the one who's reviewing, Emma and Paddy. And Ash was screaming and speaking at 100 miles an hour, and he was saying triggered. He must have been looking in the mirror. Get on the panel now. He was shouting to people that weren't even there to get on the panel. Oh dear. Fucking funny, you lot. What is it like? You're trying to trigger people? Is that what you're trying to do? Would that be like considered gaslighting? You lot are the ones that brought all the law into all that shit, man. You know, if it was all kept amongst ourselves, it could have all been easy. But Roxanne, I've been doing a little bit of calculations on you. Now, you were sentenced in, I think it was 30th of July 2024. And you keep going on and saying that you're not a grass. and you got the maximum sentence. Well, the maximum sentence for GBH is life, so you didn't get that, obviously, did you? Now, I was looking back to when you first started posing. You made a YouTube channel. When was it? YouTube channel came up, I think it was about 6 months after you were sentenced. So you're obviously out to make that YouTube channel. Hang on, I just checked, I can't remember that. But you was on YouTube before you made the YouTube channel, because you're on that Dodgy Dave's channel, wanting to give out leaflets and stuff. You also claimed you took a leak outside Emma's Cockrell's house. So, I've got it here. Go to the Exposers community page. Don't worry, I'm gonna check a bit more. 4th of Feb 2025. So if you were sentenced in 2024, I think it was the 31st of July. Well, 31st would be like the 1st of August, really. Only one day, so we call it September, October, November, December. It's 4 months. It's 4 months until the end of the year then. And then you got January, and that's 5 months, and then February the 4th, beginning the 4th. So just over 5 months you made your YouTube channel after getting what you call maximum sentence for section 18, in your words. So that's just from what I calculated from YouTube. When you first have a YouTube channel, well, I'm pretty sure you've been active before then. So for someone that got maximum sentence for GBH, you got out pretty early, didn't you? You're still on licence now. I think you got a 6-year ban from driving. I wonder if that still exists. You got a discount in that as well. See, you're the one that put it out there. You're the one that put it out that you ain't a grass. You're the one that's saying that you lot do full sentences. But you didn't do a full sentence, did you? So when you say that I'm a speedo and stuff like that, is there any evidence whatsoever that I'm a speedo? I'll tell you what, there is none. One, because I'm not a speedo. Two, because well, you have to do a bit more digging on this myself. A lot more digging. And then you'll know I'm not a speedo on paper. And in real life, you have to take my word for it. But trust me, I've got nobody out there which has made any accusations or anything like that. So Roxanne, you're also going around saying that everyone else is a grass except you. You're a liar. You got Troy buried off, didn't you? Well, just because he came online and he told his side of the story. You've been telling your side of the story. Why can't you tell his side of the story? What's he doing wrong? T9. Me. It's 1:35 in the afternoon and I'm suffering with a hangover. Take back die,ครับ. Oh God, what a fucking monster headache. So Roxy, what are you trying to get out of me by trying to pay for my flights to the UK? Because you ain't going to pay for my flights to the UK, are you? I think you want some kind of bank number out of me, some bank transaction, some banking details. I'll tell you what, how about this? I'll give you a crypto wallet to transfer into. Obviously they're not 100% untraceable, but they're a little bit harder. Put £1,000 worth into that, and I might take you up on the offer. See, if I took the money and didn't turn up, then you could call me this and you could call me that. But that's the only thing you get to do. I'm not giving you no guarantees or anything. No small print, which is going to be which will be the big print on the paper, is just because you pay for my tickets doesn't mean I'm going to turn up. I will turn up, but you know, just to cover myself. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to turn up. I mean, I'm not going to guarantee it, just in case something happens. Like, I see so many people wearing Argentinian tops, and it's really making me angry. I saw somebody wearing a Maradona top the other day. Do they realise how offensive that is? Wearing a Maradona top after what he done to England. Yeah, he's going for it. He's doing 46 kilometres an hour, that geezer on the bicycle in front. I can tell, 40, 36, 35. He's going downhill, mine. He's got a new bike for Christmas. 31 kilometres an hour. Go on, go faster. And people will say, like, you know, they go on about views and all shit like that. And at the end of the day, if you want to get views at the lower end of the market on YouTube, you go for the drama. You hit the drama, you get the views. If you want to go a little bit more quality style YouTubing, you pick topics and stuff like that, and you get some proper editing done, and you or you do like panels like Tyrone and all that do, where they actually got interesting stuff to talk about. Even that, to be honest with you, the stuff which ain't drama, sometimes actually more dangerous, talking about conspiracy theories and true stuff, than it is just, you know, drama and people saying they're going to doorstep each other. I believe about 2 nights ago, I was watching Beezy's. I'm not sure it was Beezy's, I can't remember. I think it was Beezy's. There's about 3 people saying they're going to doorstep each other. I think by today they've had plenty of time to doorstep each other. No one has I think it was Fat Baz. No one has doorstepped anyone. I do know someone that has been doorstepped, and he opened the door and chased them off. But no one gets, I suppose, any recognition. Well, a lot of people do, but like, what's going on with this doorstepping business? Why do people keep threatening people and like with stuff that they ain't gonna do? The Fat Baz is like, you got a broken back. It's like, I can't get my head around how you can fight with a broken back. It doesn't make any sense. And what happens if if you do get into an altercation in the street or whatever? Yeah, thank you then, Robert. 2 degrees. What happens if you do get into an altercation and you do have a bad back, not 100%, and you know you end up falling on the floor, or someone takes you down and slams you to the floor? I know you're heavy, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You know, they'll be looking at serious trouble then. So you're using your disabled card as a way to make even more trouble for people. I think you're wrong, Baz. I think you should be calling people out and doorstepping people. Not if you've got a medical condition. And then one next thing you got bipolar. You ain't got bipolar, you're just an idiot. The other thing about BGTV is, look, my beef with that bird is my beef with that bird. It goes back quite deep. I didn't even say anything, BZ. I didn't say nothing. I just came on. I was talking about buying a new house. And I was saying that my house is quite hot. And how have you got any good tips of how I could keep the heat down? And somehow you read that as, you took her word as for it that I was somehow wishing something bad to a house. No. Listen to my words, BZ. There was nothing there. Fuck, you know, too sensitive. And Liz, if you start up a live and someone puts an emoji of a flame in there and you feel like that triggered you so much that you have to end the live, that you shouldn't really be on YouTube. You're going to work, kind of. You should not be on YouTube, Liz, if you can't take little stickers in your chats. And I'll see all the people, a lot of people you're sitting with now, from when I remember I was to talk to you, it looks like people who've got common enemies seem to crowd together. You threaten most of the people on those panels. You threatened Celtic, you threatened Chris to throw him into the River Tyne. You used to go in at everybody. All of a sudden now you're friends with people. Why that is? Wonder why that is. I don't know how, I don't know why. It's the blue sky. I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire. Gonna work. I'm always working, always not working. When I get called out to do something, I have to do it, but I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know when I'm gonna get a call. Oh God, I've got to walk up, I'm gonna stay at work today. Oh, massive hangover from yesterday. I don't really drink that often. But when I do, I really like to go to town. I'll take the odd shot of whiskey here and there. But I think mixing your drinks is always going to end up bad. Stop with the comments. I've got to go. I've got an appointment. I've got a meeting. I'm going to a meeting. It's kind of work. We're heads of the 5 families about what to do with a certain situation. It's like, hey. Oh, my stomach's moving different directions. I'm really hungry. Only 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes. Sorry, There's another lemon tree. Right, let's have a quick look. May. Hi, Fantasyland. 2 degrees, 28 degrees. It's gone up to 30 now. Tineka. Looks dull, overcast. Yep, it is. It's alright, it's quite nice and cool. I quite like this weather. Glorious sunshine yesterday and over all that. What time am I on? I'm that already. You change your name and then you start typing in Thai. Before your name was in Thai and you was typing in English. There's no Thai in. What's going on here? Before you could go to channel, but now you can't. GNE. Abigail Truffles. Who is this? Thailand. T9. Looks like. I think we need to do a house swap for a couple of. Whereabouts you live, Robert? You can smoke weed out here, it's legal, from what I can remember. I could do a house swap, depending on whereabouts in the country you live. Oh no, I've got no house to swap with. Paddington, 10 minutes from Glasgow. Interesting. That is actually interesting. Right, I'm done. I've got to go to this appointment now. I've got 10 minutes to get in. I've got a fucking massive headache. Double, triple espresso. I'll hit you up. Speak to you soon. Adios, everybody. Bye-bye.